everybody. Welcome back once again. It's time for another edition of Inside the Headset. It's Game 8 is on the horizon. In about 28 hours, I'll be pulling up here to gather out all the equipment and get ready for one of the biggest games of the 2024 season. I'm with the head coach of the Blackman Blaze, head coach Matt Kriesky. How you doing today, Coach?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm fired up about tomorrow night. No different than the Blackman Blaze.
That's right. You got the whole crew coming over here tomorrow?
We got everybody will be in the slot, and we're even bringing Dean Fox out. He'll be ready to run our stats and give us our numbers. And of course, it'll be everything I can do to keep Anthony Fiorella from suiting up tomorrow night. As a Blackman grad, he loves this game, and so does Rutherford County. I expect it to be sold out. It's the biggest game on the card tomorrow night. You know, two coaches that grew up in the same household. I don't think anywhere in the United States that there's two twin coaches coaching in the same region tomorrow night, but it'll happen here in Rutherford County, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Yeah, we're expecting them to bring a big crowd, and hopefully we'll get a big gate off of them.
Well, and great bands, great fan base. Family will sit in the end zone. I mean, God has been good to us. I mean, the kids ought to 25 years from now, they'll be able to say to their I played in something that was extremely unique, and it didn't happen anywhere else in the 2024 season on week 8.
Yeah, and
except right here.
That's right, and it's a big game, like you said. It's huge. Has huge playoff implications, and so we got to come out focused and ready to play. Play pretty much mistake-free football on offense, and play our defense like we've been playing. Getting after them and playing fast and physical.
I think when I look at the characteristics of the Blaze right now and everything, they're ready to cash a commission check. They're hungry. They want a big win, not only for themselves, but I think it's it's the coming back of the new Blackman, and that's under your direction.
Yeah, these guys have practiced well this week. They practiced well over fall break. You can tell they're focused. They're ready. They're tired of getting a little pushed around in this region, and then they're ready to take this out on somebody else. It's going to be tough tomorrow night for us, but I have no doubt these guys are going to come in, and at 7 o'clock it's going to be a game. It's going to be a 4-quarter battle, and so whoever's able to pull it out, it's going to be a huge win.
You didn't really. I mean, you didn't know. There's no way you could have known how big it would. The implications as far as your family, everything that's going on, and the adrenaline rush that you're getting right now, both of you, as you get ready to head into it, because you both know it's very uncommon that this thing can happen, and to be a part of it, and think when you was growing up, you never could say one of these days we're going to be in the same region, we're going to be coaching against each other, and you're going to have an opportunity to beat me, and I'll have an opportunity to beat you.
Yeah, I mean that's. Growing up, we always knew both of us wanted to be football coaches. We never knew where we'd end up, and it's just kind of unique. We both ended up in the same county here, and I think both teams are similar in a lot of ways, and so it's going to be action-packed. It's going to be a fun night of high school football around here in the Mid-State, and we're hoping you got Ethan Carson, Archie Roseman, Trey McGaffey on defense, hoping those guys will lead the way. Offensively, our big man up front. Hopefully they'll do some things for us, so we're able to run the ball. And then got Marcus, Cameron, Jonathan. Hopefully they'll be able to throw the ball around a little bit. And it's just tomorrow night's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun, and I expect this whole place to be packed.
Well, and you deserve it. Both teams and everything. Great coaching and two great ball clubs will come in tomorrow night and lay it on the line, and it'll just be one of those games that we'll mark it as history, and just glad to be a part of it. Just glad to have our team here, and we're excited, and be able to capture all the highlights and watch the kids do their thing, and be able to say when it's all said and done, you got me, and there should be a chance I might be able to get you here in a short time. You never know. So that's the thing your brother said. He said regardless of what happens Friday night, the big elephant in the room is we may see each other again real soon.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. In this region, you usually see somebody twice. And it's always, like we saw last year, it's always hard to beat a team twice. And I think, there's some really good coaches in this region, and that's why, you never know what's going to happen in the first game to the second game. There's a lot of factors that play in, health, which team's healthier, and so forth. But as you get going through the season, you hope your team's getting better, and by the time the playoffs come around, you're at that peak where you want to be.
Well, and you've got guys on your team like you just mentioned, Ethan Carson. I mean, he's a guy that can come in. He puts on his football helmet and his shoulder pads, and when he hits the football field, he's at 100 miles an hour from go to woe. And that type of kid, there's some kids that'll have to come up and you'll have to tell them you're going to have to play loose, pay attention, let the game come to you. Don't force it because it's going to come to you. You're just going to have to wait. And the anticipation of wanting to get involved quickly, it's going to have to be, just wait. It'll be there.
Yeah. Some kids, they get. You see them when they walk in by 8 o'clock in the morning, they're juiced and ready to go. You tell them, well, we got about 12 hours before we kick off. You're gonna have to relax. You can't use out all your energy now here in the morning. So, that's the big thing about it. We're dealing with 16, 17-year-old kids. They're all different. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are able to walk out there and flip the switch, but others are not. So that's what you got to manage here as a high school football coach.
Well, I'll share something with people that a lot of people don't know, that every time before Sonny goes out and pitches, he watches his videos from high school football. That's how he prepares to go out. He knows it's a battle. He thinks about that time in his life of before he goes out and pitches every Major League Baseball game, because it's a team effort. And in fact, he was asked to play in all-star games and all that, even after he won the game against Independence to end his career in 2007 with the state championship. He said, "No, I finished my last game with my team, with my buddies. That's who I play. I don't have a desire nothing against them. But I don't have a desire to play with a bunch of guys I don't know in a meaningless game." He just didn't see any point in it.
Yeah, and that's what's special about high school football. Most of these kids here at Blackman's play with each other in the youth league, over here at the middle school, and now here, and some of them, like we mentioned, this is their last go around here, and so it means something to them, and it's special. And so, like I told them, this could probably possibly be the last time you see Riverdale. So if it is, you better make it best. Better make sure that you go out and give it everything you got.
Fear the spear is what we say. Fear that spear. All right, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, the battle, the backyard brawl, not the Battle of the Borough. I was about ready to spit something out. The backyard brawl kickoffs at 7. If you can't be here, please tune in on Stork Vision. You can download that app on Apple iTunes or in your Google Play Store. It's free.